I'm Fei Shen, Chief of Azure Cloud Stronghold. No food for 3 days. My brothers are starving.
I'm so hungry.
I heard the Dingan Marquis Mansion is holding a wedding for the heir tonight. I wanted to sneak some silver to help us out, but I slipped and fell right into the bridal chamber. Grandmaster be praised. I fell into a gold mine. This is great. The luck-bringing bride ran away. Good for her. If she hadn't, I'd feel bad taking her place in wealth. A gentleman seeks wealth honorably. But I love money, so I'll just put this on.
The first 3 seconds must hook the audience. The male lead should be miserable, handsome, and difficult. The female lead should be strong and crazy. There must be mean.
The male lead, miserable, handsome, difficult. Is this a male lead? Or an expensive appliance past its warranty?
So you're the luck-bringing bride my mother found.
Bring luck? I'm tough enough to scare away poverty. The heir of the Marquisate. Is actually this stunningly handsome?
I don't need luck-bringing. You can go.
I'm already here. Leaving empty-handed goes against the rules.
Take whatever you want.
I wanted silver, but now that I see you, I'll take both the man and the money.
How bold.
Hey, why are you getting physical? I just want to take a beauty back with me. What's wrong with that?
How dare you? You dare touch me?
Strangers once, friends twice. Just bear with it. You'll get used to it.
What is your name?
Husband. I don't hide my name. Fei Shen.
Love can't be rushed. You have to make him talk, get angry, and leave the room. He's already been pushed out the door. Next, let's see if the Marchioness accepts this. Daughter-in-law who fell from the sky.
The heir. Why are you out here?
Oh no. Failed before I even began.
Sean, you're finally willing to come out. Good boy. You truly bring luck to your husband. This marriage was the right choice.
This luck-bringing is ridiculous. I don't recognize this marriage.
Sean, you're finally willing to talk to me.
If I say I'm a bandit chief here for the money, I'll be skewered.
This is the token from the Dingan Marquis Mansion for the consort. You're our lucky star for getting Sean out of his room.
Madam, this bracelet is quite heavy.
As long as you can make Sean pick himself up again. Take your pick.
Don't worry. Since I married the heir, I'll do my duty. If he won't go out, I'll invite him. He'll cheer up.
You call that inviting?
Desperate times call for desperate measures. Since you wouldn't come out, I had to take action.
You think you can control me?
Husband, did you forget? I know a bit of martial arts. Managing you is just a piece of cake.
You.
Good. Ever since Sean was injured and paralyzed, he's been like the walking dead. This is the first time he's been angry and talked so much.
Madam, this woman is crude. She kicked the door and pushed the heir. She's not a lady.
Hear that? Even Uncle Joe says you're out of line.
Rules are for outsiders. We are a lawfully wedded couple.
Sharp-tongued.
From tomorrow, every day Sean stays out of his room, I'll give you 100 towels.
100 a day. That's 3,000 a month. I'm rich. Madam, mission accepted.
100 a day, 3,000 a month. The mansion is buying a caregiver, but for Azure Cloud Stronghold, this is next month's food. If she doesn't agree, the character persona will break.
Oh no. The heir is trying to lock himself up again.
Husband, where are you going?
He won't eat, won't go out, won't see people, and even uses weapons on others. In modern times, a man like this would need a doctor and a psychiatrist. You can't just let him harass his partner. One wants to hide in his room. The other doesn't want her 3,000 tails to run away.
What's the conflict in the next episode?
Neither will give in.
Move.
No. Husband, cutting off someone's income is like killing their parents.
Faye, Since you've joined the Marquis Mansion, the rituals must be completed. Sean refused to appear, so we used a rooster for the ceremony during the day. If you can take him to the hall to pay respects to the elders, I'll give you another 100 taels.
Don't worry, madam. Rituals matter. I'll wheel him over now.
I'm not going.
Husband, you don't have a say. I'm the one in control of your wheelchair.
You.
Let's go. Time for the ceremony.
Add another 100 taels to the reward. I want to see. Which of you gives in first?
The heir actually left his courtyard.
Sean, I didn't expect to actually receive your wedding tea.
Just offer it. 100 taels. You act, I get paid, madam is happy, and all is well.
In your dreams.
Good girl.
The heir has grown up.
Fei Shen.
Yes, husband? Your wife is right here.
Lord Marquis, did you see? Sean is married. He married a very capable wife. This is for you.
Thank you, mother. You're so beautiful and kind, mother. No wonder my husband is so handsome.
Shut up.
Okay, husband.
Now go back and drink the nuptial wine. Drinking together, hearts as one.
I refuse.
Madam, this nuptial wine, is there a reward for drinking it?
Yes, I'll give you another 100 taels when it's done.
Yay! Husband, the night is long. Let's have a drink. The union wine.
Get it away.
Don't be so stingy. You just open your mouth and I get 100 taels.
What's that to do with me?
Everything. I'm your luck-bringing bride now. If I get rich, you benefit too.
What are you doing?
I'll use our mountain method. For those who won't open their mouths,
Fei Shen. Ahem.
hey, don't pass out. I just got the money. You can't die on me.
The heir consort. What are you two doing?
It's nothing. The heir is just shy. He got overexcited after the wine and slipped.
Ahem. You're lying. Ahem.
Husband, don't air our dirty laundry. One more word, and I'll say you jumped into my arms.
I see. I won't disturb the heir and consort then.
Well, did they drink the nuptial wine?
They did, and the heir was very close with the consort.
Good. Great. The Lord Marquis must be watching over us. May we have a child soon?
Let's speed up the romance for the audience.
Romance can be fast, but the feelings must be real. She must stay for the money first. Behind the money, many lives are at stake. That's how his character will be believable.
Husband, I was wrong.
Don't call me husband.
Don't be mad, hubby.
Try calling me that one more time.
Sean, have mercy. Don't tell madam what happened. I didn't do it on purpose.
Why should I help you?
Because I'm poor. My whole family is counting on me. Hubby, you have such a kind heart. Just let me off this once. Hubby, your ears are red.
It's because of you.
For me?
Aren't you just after money? This is enough to last you a lifetime. Take it. Leave the Marquis Mansion, and don't bother me again.
Hubby, you're so generous.
Stop calling me husband.
Okay, I'll stop. I'm leaving now. I won't disturb the heir's peace. This box is enough to keep the Azure Cloud stronghold going for a while. If I find another job, I won't have to worry about feeding everyone in the stronghold. The future looks bright. Chief Shen.
Faye, it's so late. Where are you going?
Madam, I'm here to say goodbye. The heir gave me a box of gold leaves to leave the Marquis Mansion. He just gave too much. My family is poor. I really need this money.
I see. If you really don't want to stay, I won't force you. The Marquis Mansion owes you for the luck-bringing marriage. It's only right that you take some money home. Take this. For a young girl traveling alone, you should have something valuable to protect yourself.
Madam, aren't you going to blame me for being greedy?
Everyone needs money. It's just that since Sean was injured on the battlefield, he has locked himself in the dark room. He doesn't talk, see anyone, or show emotion. He's like a pool of stagnant water. But since you arrived, he gets angry and he speaks. He even left his room. Today is the first time in months. He seemed like a living person. Faye, I'm grateful you showed up. I wish you a safe journey.
One-time pay isn't worth it. Gold runs out. The Marquis Mansion is better. I can keep milking them dry. Besides, Madam is actually quite nice. Madam, I want to stay.
Faye, since you're willing to stay, the Marquis Mansion should give you a proper deal. I'm just a bit curious. Why did you suddenly change your mind?
I can't take that box of gold leaves from the Heir.
Why?
A one-time payout isn't worth it. Besides, I'm not the type to take money for free. I'll take as much as I work for. 100 taels a day. Sounds about right to me.
Take a look first, then decide whether to sign.
Party B Fei Shen is responsible for taking care of Party A Shan Xiao, accompanying him for meals, medicine, and massages. No more darkroom. Every time Party A goes back, Party B's stipend is docked. Madam, this is perfect. Strike where it hurts. This really hits my weak spot. Party B must not bully the husband. As a lowly luck-bringing bride, how would I dare bully my husband? I wouldn't dream of it.
I know you're a good girl, but Sean's temper, there will be times when you can't stand it.
I get it. When that happens, I'll try not to use my fists.
Try?
Hey, for sure.
This is an advance of 300 taels. Since your family is waiting for food, take this to buy grain first. Sean hasn't eaten properly for a long time. When there's no other way, we have to force-feed him ginseng soup to keep him going. I don't ask for much. I just want him to eat and get some sun.
Leave it to me. In a month, I'll give you back a healthy son who eats well and has a spirit. I'll go out and buy 1,000 pounds of grain for the stockade, and buy a roast chicken to treat myself. But Shan Xiao is so rebellious. The moment I leave for food, he'll head to the darkroom to cut my monthly stipend.
Consort, what are you doing?
Setting a trap.
What kind of trap?
The inescapable net formation, specially for a rebellious husband.
Finally, some peace and quiet. Fei Shen.
Husband, where are you going? Husband, like this. You look just like a mermaid caught by a fisherman.
Fei Shen.
I'm here. I'm here. Don't worry. I'll save you once I've laughed enough.
Save me now.
Okay. The mermaid is about to belly up, fishing you out now.
What exactly do you take me for?
My husband, of course, and my meal ticket.
Fei Shen, let me down.
Eat first.
I said I'm not eating. Fei Shen.
Now you know how it feels to be a fallen hero bullied by a dog. Shan Xiao. Hey, don't scare me. It's just a sip of soup. You can't die. How did that village doctor do first aid? Pat the chest, pinch the philtrum, and give him air. No. I'll break his ribs if I keep hitting him. Pardon me, I'm saving you, not hitting on you. I wouldn't do that while you're half dead anyway. You're awake. Then why didn't you react just now? Were you taking advantage of me on purpose?
Fei Shen, you're the one who harassed me.
Husband, have a conscience. I saved you.
Saving me? Did you have to get so close?
How else can I give you air? By blowing wind from 3 feet away?
Then why did you use your tongue?
Oh God, what did I just do? To blow the air into your stomach.
Take the money and leave the Marquis Mansion.
No way. I'm a person of integrity and contract. I'm now the luck-bringing bride officially hired by the mansion. You can't just divorce me like that. Who'll pay the 100 taels a day the madam gives me?
So, Mother gave you money again. No wonder you won't leave.
Exactly. I take the money, I solve the problems. I'll take good care of you, don't worry.
Is this how you take care of me?
Oh, right. Madam ordered some medicinal cuisine for you. I'll get it. Wait a sec.
Joe Pei.
The heir.
From today on, watch Fei Shen closely, especially at night. Never let her get near me.
I'll guard your virtue with my life.
Husband, I'm back. Husband, Madam told me to watch you finish it. Come on, open up. Ah,
I'm not eating.
fine. Wow, the mansion's kitchen is incredible. This chicken is crispy outside and tender inside. Even the bones are so soft they melt in your mouth.
It stinks.
Only your mouth is stubborn in your whole body.
Get it away.
This is a drumstick, the best food in the world. You have no taste.
Is it really that good?
How about this? You take a bite of the medicine, I give you a bite of chicken. You deserve such a supreme delicacy.
Deal.
Eat up, my treat. Quick, tell the madam the heir ate the chicken and the medicine.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Getting my reward, or I'd be working for nothing.
Money is all you think about.
Wrong. Now I think about you too. If you're afraid of the bitterness, keep this in your mouth.
Who's afraid of bitterness?
If you're not afraid, then throw it away.
The heir. The medicine will agitate your old injuries. You must have a medicated bath tonight to boost circulation. If it hurts, I'll call the manor physician.
No need. Guard the door. Don't let Fei Shen in.
Don't worry, heir. I won't move an inch. I'll definitely protect your virtue.
Husband, I'm here to sleep with you.
Please wait, consort.
Why are you stopping me?
Consort, the heir is bathing. You cannot enter.
Didn't you hear? Something happened to Shan Shao. Move, let me check.
No. I'll protect his virtue with my life.
What is wrong with you? If he's dead, can you put his virtue on the altar?
I only take orders from the heir.
Madam, what are you doing here?
Consort!
Shan Shao.
Heir, I have failed you.
Failed my foot. Close the door.
Fei Shen.
What are you yelling for? I'm saving you. You pulled me down yourself. Don't say I'm harassing you again.
Get out.
I'd love to leave. Let go of me first.
What's this?
A peace amulet. My brother's name is on it. Quentin. Soaring high. It's a good omen. Quite firm, huh?
Fei.
A mistake. Definitely. I didn't mean to touch you.
Get out.
I want to leave, but you just pulled me down. Be reasonable. Don't turn on me just because you're wet.
Shut up.
The first time was life-saving. The second time was an accident. Third time and you still say you're not close? Even the audience is blushing for you.
Heir, is your virtue still intact?
Joe Pei, get in here and drag her out.
I can't enter. I cannot offend the consort.
Husband, you can't just kick me aside after I helped you. I just saved you, and I'm the one being taken advantage of. Why do you look like a victim? Your legs hurt.
None of your business.
You're in so much pain, yet you're still stubborn.
You know medicine too? I didn't know you were so multi-talented.
For a man like him, this isn't just flirting anymore. The city gates have opened a crack. But a scene like this, if the elders saw it, it would be impossible to explain.
Joe Pay, what's wrong with Sean?
What's happening inside?
Madam, the heir. His virtue is in danger.
By the sound of it, the Marchioness will misunderstand this completely. You two, good luck.
What? Faye, Sean, what are you two doing?
Mother, it's not what you think.
Madam, I was saving him, not taking advantage.
I understand. No need to explain everything between husband and wife.
You don't understand.
He almost fell. I grabbed him, he pulled me, and we both fell in.
So Sean pulled you in himself.
Mother,
Let's go. We shouldn't disturb them.
Big brother, I heard your old injury flared up. I came to visit.
Oh, you're here? And with such a big gift.
Since you can't stand, brother, you should have a decent wheelchair. It's gold-plated, to match your status as the heir of the Marquis Mansion, lest you embarrass the mansion when you go out.
Visiting is one thing, but such a bad omen requires compensation for my husband.
What money?
Sending a wheelchair just reminds him of his legs. That's hurtful. Breaking my heart was free, but pay for the shop.
Such a vulgar peasant, always talking about money. It's a perfect match. A crippled heir and a village shrew.
Who are you calling a cripple?
Am I wrong? If he could stand, he wouldn't need this wheelchair. Fei Shen, you dare destroy my property?
This gift is bad luck. I'm dismantling it so it doesn't offend my husband's eyes.
You're asking for it.
And this bone-strengthening wine. Since the second young master cares so much about bones, try it yourself. This wheelchair is too ugly for my husband. This wine is too strong, just right for washing out your mouth.
Seize her! You dare hit me!
There's a mosquito.
Do you think I'm a fool?
A little bit.
What are you trying to do now?
Scare fee. Bringing so many people to frighten my husband, you have to pay up.
You're robbing me!
If not, I'll go tell everyone the young master of the second branch is bullying the injured heir, and I slapped him until he cried.
Who's crying?
Then pay up to save face. Husband, from now on, whoever mocks your legs, I'll make them see what it's like to be in a wheelchair too.
let go.
Your ears are red, husband. Are you moved?
I'm just angry at you.
Don't be happy too soon, brother. The 3-month deadline is coming. Grandmother will eventually demand you hand over the seal of the heir apparent.
Seal or no seal, I don't care. I only know Shan Shao is my husband now. Anyone who wants to take his things will have to get through me first.
Just you wait!
See you out. Remember to bring a thicker wallet next time.
The consort is wild, but she really protects the heir. Connor,
The second branch usually hits where it hurts, but they've met their match today.
Here.
I don't need your pity.
It's not pity. It's splitting the loot.
Splitting the loot?
I fought for you today, and you provided the excuse. A 50-50 split is only fair.
Do you protect everyone like this?
You're my husband and my long-term meal ticket. Who else would I protect?
Get off.
I won this bed. Why wouldn't I sleep here?
This is my bed.
It's mine now too. Husband. Husband and wife are birds of the same bed.
Where did you get these nonsense?
Or you can sleep on this side. I don't mind.
Who wants to sleep with you?
Fine then. The wheelchair is wide enough.
Fei Shen.
I'm here. Every shout counts as a word, Sean. I'll collect my reward from Madam tomorrow morning. Who dares bully my long-term meal ticket?
Fei Shen, get off.
Playing along costs extra.
You're taking advantage of your helpless, paralyzed husband in the middle of the night. You should pay me. Either pay up, or I'll call Mother to settle this.
Don't slander me. I didn't kiss you this time. That's not taking advantage, right? Sleep well, husband. I'm going to the daybed.
Fei Shen, I'm thirsty. I want water. Change the incense. I want some preserved fruit, too. You're sleeping quite soundly. Joe Pei.
Your orders, the heir?
Push me to the dark room.
But if you go in, the consort will lose money.
Who dares to deduct my money?
I want to go to the dark room.
Stop the noise and go to sleep. If you dare go back to the dark room, I'll shut your mouth again.
Fei Shen.
Shouting won't help. Life is short, but losing money is serious. Sleeping is even more serious.
I didn't see anything.
Husband, you're awake? I prepared a surprise for you.
Fei Shen.
I knew you were up to something. I figured you'd try to sneak back in, so I just went ahead and remodeled the dark room.
The air. I tried to stop her, but I couldn't.
It's a sunroom now. Don't you like the peace? I kept the peace and added sunshine. What a deal.
You're completely out of control.
I'm solving the problem at its root.
What's going on here?
Mother. She tore down my room.
Good riddance. Why didn't I think of that? Good girl. Here's 100 taels for you.
I'm not going out.
What? Too slow. Sure thing. Off you go.
Consort, slow down.
The heir, old madam, requests your presence. The heir, old madam, has ordered. The 3-month period is up. Hand over the seal of the heir. Apparent, the heir...
What seal? A love token? For me?
Insolent. A luck-bringing bride has no say in mansion affairs.
If it's improper, why did you marry me in the first place?
Old madam summoned the heir. Not you.
What a coincidence. I'm the heir's sweetheart. He can't live without me. Where I go, he goes.
She's right.
If the heir won't hand over the seal, have the guards take it.
Husband, stay back. Don't want you getting covered in dust. You can come at me, but don't you dare touch my husband.
Rebellion. This is pure rebellion.
Consort skills make me look redundant.
Forget it.
Forget what?
The Marquis Mansion doesn't want a crippled heir. It's time to end this.
Fei Shen, why are you at the Marquis Mansion?
Oh, Scholar Lu. Got a new look, huh? Do you remember the money you owe me?
Brother Zion, do you know her?
More than just know her. Back when I was in trouble, she did save me. But I never expected she'd climb her way into the Marquis Mansion as a luck-bringing bride for a crippled heir.
Zion Lu, you've grown a sharp tongue, but haven't paid back a cent.
Fei, you used to be wild, but you at least had some loyalty. Now, for wealth, you even dared to fake your identity.
Fake identity?
Old madam. She's no farm girl from Shen family village. She's the chief of Azure Cloud Stronghold. The bandit leader, Fei Shen.
Did you hear that, grandmother? A bandit like her doesn't deserve to be the Marquis Mansion's consort.
No wonder she's so vulgar. She's actually a bandit.
You dare hit me?
Insulting your creditor while in debt? I'm taking it easy on you.
Fei Shen, how dare you! Brother Zion is the newly appointed Tanhua!
You bandit, as barbaric as expected.
Stop acting so superior. I saved you when your bags were stolen years ago. When you had no money for the exams, I lent you the silver. And you kept promising to marry me once you passed. Now that you're the Tanhua and found a better life, you're stabbing me in the back? Zion Lu, you studied well, but your skin's gotten thicker too.
You're just a wild bandit girl, using such foul language. You don't belong in the Marquis Mansion.
My wife is not for you to judge? Fei Shen, I know you only stayed for the money from the start. But as long as you're my wife, I won't let anyone look down on you.
Mother, you heard it. A bandit girl snuck into the mansion for money. Sean Xiao is blinded by her. He's unfit to hold the seal of the heir.
Sean, the 3-month period is up. Hand over the seal of the heir, apparent.
Here, husband. Have a bite. Arguing makes you hot. Cool down first.
Do you think now's the time to eat?
It is. Talking to trash is exhausting. Let's eat some pig, sheep, and cow brains later to recharge.
No need.
Then have some watermelon. It's sweet and cooling.
Sean's eating. Since Sean's injury, I've rarely seen him eat in public. Yet, under this pressure, he actually took the watermelon Faye offered. Remind me to reward the consort later.
Want some water? I've got chrysanthemum tea to cool you down.
Enough! Today isn't for snacking and games. Hand over the seal!
A crippled heir blinded by a bandit. Where's the dignity of the Marquis Mansion if he keeps the seal?
Is this seal pretty?
Yes. It looks expensive. Like it's worth a lot of money.
Since you like it, my wife can have it as a toy.
This is ridiculous! How can the seal of the heir apparent be given to a bandit woman to play with?
Give the seal back! That's not yours! Fei Shen.
Second brother.
This was a gift from my husband. Anyone who takes it is a thief. How can such a noble mansion have thieves?
How dare you!
Being bold isn't a first for me. Husband, you smiled.
You're mistaken.
Enough, Sean. Just how long will you keep being so willful?
I'm not returning the seal of the heir apparent for now.
Reason?
My wife likes it.
Husband. Even though this reason is unreasonable, I like it.
Let's go.
Time to head back. Second young master, don't block my husband's path. Wheelchairs have no eyes. If it hits you, there's no compensation.
Fei Shen. Just you wait.
You may all leave. Arya, stay. That Fei Shen can't stay by Sean's side anymore.
Mother Fei may be a bit wild, but she brought life back to Sean.
She's from a shady stronghold. She hit someone and stole the seal. Keeping her by Sean Xiao will only cause trouble. I know you love your son, as do I. That's why we can't let a woman from a stronghold control him. Tell her she's done looking after Sean Xiao tomorrow.
Mother?
Go do it.
Husband, can we really not sell this?
No.
What a pity. It's so expensive, yet it can't be exchanged for cash.
If you dare sell it, the Marquis Mansion will hunt you to the ends of the earth.
Then never mind.
Consort, here's 3,000 taels for your severance. Madam sent word that starting tomorrow, you don't need to look after the heir anymore.
Husband, I'm being kicked out of the Marquis Mansion.
Don't you love silver the most? 3,000 taels is a lot.
It is a lot. The Marquis Mansion is indeed generous. Even a dismissal is done with well.
So you only care about the monthly stipend you didn't finish collecting?
Of course. Who'd miss a husband with a foul temper and bad legs?
You'd miss this?
Too expensive. My brothers might melt it for rice. I can't risk being hunted by the Marquis Mansion.
Fei, I failed you. The old madam has given the order, and I can't protect you.
Madam, too many rules. Food's better at the stronghold. I'm going back.
If you need anything, just send someone to get it.
Then can I be short of monthly stipend? Here, take it back. It's too expensive. I'm afraid I won't be able to sleep if I keep it.
You're returning it quite readily.
In the stronghold, the slow don't eat. The heir, I'm off. Take good care of yourself.
Sean, Xiao, you. Just ask her to stay. You're usually so sharp-tongued. Is your mouth sealed by the second branch at the critical moment? True. Someone who sees himself as a burden, how could he dare to ask someone to stay? The 3,000 taels he gave her wasn't because he thought she only cared for money, but because he felt money. Money is more useful than he is. Ah, the other one isn't any better either. She took the silver, but keeps saying she only loves money. Seriously, you two are in love. Can't you just talk like normal people? Your chief is back, but the mountains of gold, silver, and the stronghold husband you wanted, nobody followed her back.
Chief, where's the mansion's gold and silver? Where's the stronghold husband?
No gold, no silver, only some snacks and a stomach full of anger.
Is the Marquis Mansion that poor?
Not poor, I was just kicked out too fast.
Who kicked you out? Didn't your husband stop them?
Sean Xiao is boring and cold. Like I owe him a fortune.
You say he's dull, yet you keep calling him your husband.
When did I say my husband?
Just now.
Tell us, what does the heir look like? How's his build? How much did you actually see during that medicated bath?
Yana Lu, aren't you ashamed to ask that?
You saw it yourself, so why can't I ask?
I didn't see that much. He does have a handsome face. High nose bridge. Cold eyes. Sitting up so straight. And that chest. Pretty solid.
Oh, you're not out for money. You've left your heart at the Marquis Mansion.
I only love silver. Talk more and I'll hang you from the stronghold gate.
The chief is throwing a fit.
I don't miss him. I just miss the monthly stipend I didn't finish collecting.
Sean, eat something.
Not hungry.
That daybed?
Don't touch it.
Heir. The old madam sent people for the seal of the heir apparent. The second branch is spreading rumors. They say you can't even keep a stronghold woman.
Let them talk.
Also, Azure Cloud Stronghold is low on grain again.
Ready the carriage.
Where is the heir going?
Fei Shen's contract isn't finished. The Marquis Mansion must hold her accountable, so she must be brought back.
Just to hold her accountable?
You got a problem with that?
I wouldn't dare. I'll ready the carriage right away.
Selling sand as rice to the victims. This business of yours is absolutely wicked.
Chief, have mercy.
Fine. Compensate us with grain and money, and pay for my emotional distress. The heir's presence. Are you here to catch bandits or buy rice?
Fei Shen. The contract isn't over. Why did you run?
Your stronghold husband has come for you.
Shut up.
Seems you're living quite freely in your stronghold.
Of course, stronghold food is good, and people don't deduct my pay.
What about the contract you owe the Marquis Mansion?
You're not here for the termination fee, are you?
Get in the carriage. Let's talk.
Fine, let's talk. Let's get one thing straight. I have no money, and my life is expensive. So, how much is the penalty? If it's too much, I won't pay.
It's not about a penalty. The old contract with the Marquis Mansion is still open. I'll make a new contract to hire you back to keep taking care of me.
Hire me?
Double the monthly stipend my mother gave you.
A high salary works, but I have conditions. Food, guards, and injury fees cost extra.
And emotional distress for being called a wild girl?
Right. And this too? There's a lot of insults at the Marquis Mansion, so I need to be paid per insult.
Greedy much?
A hard-to-please husband like you should be expensive. Needs coaxing to eat, watching for medicine, and always sneaking into the darkroom. Charging too little lets down my grandmaster.
Who is your husband?
You wrote it yourself. Luck bringing bride. It's in black and white, you can't deny it.
Chief, add that he can't deduct your monthly stipend at will.
That's a must. You deduct money all the time. It hurts my soul.
Fine.
Fei Shen may not leave without permission. That's kidnapping.
You have a record of running away.
Then I'll add one too. Shan Xiao cannot kick me out without reason.
You're afraid of being kicked out?
I'm afraid the monthly stipend will stop.
Sign it.
Pleasure doing business. Husband paymaster.
Back to the mansion.
What's the rush? I need to bring local specialties. Since I'm going back for a high salary, I need to make a grand entrance. Let's be clear, I'm not missing you. I'm missing the high salary.
No one asked you.
The mansion food is just so-so, and the bed is just so-so, and you're only somewhat good-looking.
Just somewhat?
Still worth quite a bit. Husband, don't want me to fall?
I'm afraid you'll ruin the luggage.
Being stubborn doesn't cost money, but it sure is exhausting.
Fei, go and rest first. I need a word with Sean. Since the old madam already dislikes her, why did you bring her back now? It'll only leave her stuck in the middle of Marquis Mansion's infighting.
I'm the one who asked her back. All consequences. I will bear them.
Sean.
Madam, I'm not afraid of trouble, just no monthly stipend.
You were eavesdropping?
I'm caring for you closely, ears included.
Oh, you.
The heir, consort. Old Madam wants you at the Hall of Longevity and Peace.
Why see me?
Old Madam asks, on what grounds does the consort re-enter the Marquis Mansion?
Hubby, on the grounds of high pay. Does that count?
On my authority. Let's go. Ian. Change into lighter clothes.
Brother, today's the noble ladies' banquet. Dressing decently is for sister-in-law's sake.
These clothes look decent, but they're killing me.
Can't even handle noble clothes? Sister-in-law, you're quite special.
Very good, very expensive, and very much in the way.
Since you're back in the Marquis Mansion, show us your talents. Why not start with some calligraphy?
Fine. I'll show you some stronghold calligraphy.
These brushstrokes are so powerful they almost look alive.
It's just brute force.
Strength is a talent too. Why don't you try some brute force?
Then play the zither, sister-in-law.
I don't know how.
It's okay. Just pluck a few notes.
Can't play the zither, but I can bang a pot. That counts as a talent.
You're being ridiculous.
Ridiculous indeed. But not bad to watch.
Sean, Heard you finally married, and she could blow the roof off the Marquis mansion.
Who are you? Here to snatch him?
Fei Shen.
Snatch him? Interesting. I'm Lance Shi, an old friend of your husband's.
Friend or not, back off. Do you want to be a close friend too?
Sean and I used to share a bed and drink from the same jar. We have a very deep bond.
Sean, what's left of your reputation?
Lance Shi. Shut up.
Oh? You're actually blushing. Sean, your wife is something else.
She's not yours to deal with.
She doesn't belong to anyone.
You're wrong about that. I belong to the monthly stipend. What's so funny? If you're laughing, pay for the show.
Sean, you're different with her.
She's a lot noisier than others.
If you really care, don't keep a cold face and push her away. She seems carefree, but she might actually be hurting. Consort, I heard you're quite skilled with medicated baths too.
Lance Xi, do you want me to throw you out?
Sean, your wife is so fierce.
She's my wife. No bullying her.
This is Winnie Sue. She was once betrothed to you. She knows etiquette and medicine.
Brother Sean, it's been a long time. I heard your old injuries relapsed. I was worried. You used to hate bitter medicine. Can you take it now?
He can. He has candied fruit.
This must be Lady Shen.
Madam Shen became one by accident.
I'm just worried about Brother Sean. After all, he used to prefer peace over noise.
Since you know him so well, why didn't you drag him out of the Shadow Hall for 3 months?
It wasn't appropriate for me.
What a coincidence. I fell in and became his wife by accident.
You're quite accidental.
Shut up. No bringing up the past.
Since I'm here, why don't I brew the medicine for Brother Sean myself?
No need, Miss Sue. Only, I know how bitter my husband's medicine is.
Lady Shen, do you know pharmacology?
I don't, but I know if he'll scold people after drinking it. Light scolding, medicine's right. Harsh scolding, it's too bitter. I'm used to brewing medicine for money. Miss Sue, if you want to help, go check the kitchen for candied fruits.
Circulation medicine shouldn't be too strong. Mild is better.
All I know is if it's bitter, you add candied fruit.
Medicine isn't sugar water. You can't mess around.
If you can drink it, it's medicine. If not, it's torture. You noble ladies talk soft. But your medicine sure isn't. Wait.
What's wrong?
The smell is different. It's sharper than yesterday's.
The taste changes with the prescription.
Good medicine shouldn't go to waste. Since Miss Sue knows so much, why don't you take a sip first?
This is Brother Sean's medicine. How could I?
This is too strong for the heir's old injury. It'll cause pain.
Maybe a maid made a mistake. I didn't know.
Quite a convenient mistake. Right where my husband's leg hurts.
Brother Sean, I just wanted to take care of you.
No need. From now on, only she touches my medicine.
It's my job. A high-paying gig? Of course I'm doing it.
High paying.
Chief, this Marquis mansion is so rich. The pillars look like they're gold.
Keep it down. Don't embarrass me.
Is this the lame heir?
He looks so expensive.
Chief, this stronghold husband is definitely worth a lot.
He's the heir of the Marquisate. Talk like that and no dinner.
So you've always seen me as your stronghold husband?
Misunderstanding, husband. All a misunderstanding.
You wanted to carry me back to the stronghold before.
That was then. The Marquis mansion pays more, so I'm fostering you for now.
Fostering?
Look, good food, good housing, and sunbathing. Better than the stronghold's pig pen, I mean. Guest room.
The heir. Our stronghold son-in-law has 3 rules. Love your wife, give her money, and no random pay cuts. How many do you meet?
Who's a stronghold son-in-law?
Those are good rules, especially the 3rd one.
The chief eats a lot, has a temper, and hits hard. Can you take it?
I've already taken a lot.
Husband, be honest now. I'm very gentle now.
The stone bench would disagree.
The chief says she loves money, but she missed you every day. Thinking of you while eating, drinking medicine, even while cursing.
She was thinking of her monthly stipend.
She wasn't holding her stipend while staring toward the Marquis mansion.
Stop! The garden isn't a training ground.
Don't worry. We're not cutting flowers, just the wind.
Send these people away at once.
Old madam, they didn't steal anything. They're even helping out better than those freeloaders from the second branch.
Bandits are just bandits. Lowly and rude. Comparing themselves to us?
Miss Xiao thinks we're uncouth? Let me show you our toast. We'll be friends after.
Who wants to drink with you?
Don't be shy. Rules are meant to be learned.
Husband, do you think they're loud too?
Loud.
I'll tell them to practice less. Just don't dock my pay.
Go arrange some spacious guest rooms for the ladies from the stronghold, unless you'd rather the flowers live there.
Husband, are you moving them because they're too loud?
Your people shouldn't have to sleep on the floor.
Here it comes. The X trope enters the scene. According to the script, female lead misunderstands, male lead stays silent. They'll give each other the cold shoulder for 3 episodes.
No need to bother, Miss Sue. Only I know how my husband likes his medicine.
My bad. I forgot. Chief Shen doesn't overthink. She vents her jealousy and protects her own right away. She's not afraid of Winnie Sue's beauty or her own humble background. What she's really afraid of is that there was a part of Sean Xiao's life that she wasn't a part of.
She is my wife. No one is to bully her.
This time, he stood up for her. But in the Marquis mansion, just standing your ground isn't enough. People outside are waiting to see this lame heir. And what a joke he and this bandit's wife will become.
The spring hunt invitation? All the nobility in the capital will be there. Old Madam says Sean should show up.
Next step is going out to meet people. As for whether Chief Shen is willing to go, don't talk about dignity. Talk about the prize first.
Stop! The Marquis Mansion garden isn't a training ground.
Don't worry, Nanny. We aren't cutting flowers, just the wind.
The spring hunt invitation. All the nobility in the capital will be there. Old Madam says Sean should show up.
Not going.
Is there a prize for the spring hunt?
For first place, a fine horse and 100 gold bars.
We're going.
Who gave you permission to answer for me?
100 gold promised, Sean. No risk, no reward. Never give up.
My legs are useless. People will just laugh at me if I go.
Who says a wheelchair can't win? You have the eyes, the brains, and the aim. I can be your legs.
Do you know what you're saying?
I do. Tomorrow, you win. I push. If anyone laughs, I'll beat them up.
The Heir. Is this even a wheelchair anymore?
The first chariot in the capital. Sean, you're in luck.
Childish.
Husband, try this mechanism. Shoot arrows on the left, break on the right. Don't touch the middle one. It releases ash.
Why ash?
If you can't win, blind them and run.
Brilliant.
Are you going to a hunt or a robbery?
It's the same thing. Either way, we get the prize. Tomorrow, whoever laughs will see that you can win even while sitting down.
Brother, even with broken legs, you're joining the hunt? Are you waiting for rabbits to run into your wheelchair on their own?
If they do, it'll be the only thing the Heir catches today.
I don't know about the rabbits, but some people's loose mouths are begging to hit a tree. My husband and I are entering as a team.
Are you crazy? So what if he's in a wheelchair?
With a good brain, you can win sitting down. You're useless, even standing up.
She actually believes I can win. 30 paces to the front left. Winds from the east. Praise moving west.
Understood. Hold on tight, husband. I'll lend you my legs today. Here we go. Using the momentum to go uphill.
Top right. Target.
Shoot. Husband, you're amazing.
Let go. People are watching.
Winning calls for a celebration. Who cares if people are watching?
Her smile is more dazzling than any prize.
Lady Shen, can we speak in private? I want to have a real talk with you about Brother Sean.
Talk about him all you want. Just don't talk about money.
Brother Sean used to value rules and status the most. You two just aren't from the same world.
He's handsome and expensive. I agree. But talking about status makes me sleepy.
I'm just afraid you're only interested because he's new to you, and you'll hurt him later. He wasn't like this before.
Go ahead and be afraid. I'm going to the banquet. I can't listen to riddles on an empty stomach.
Help! Lady Shen, push me!
Fei Shen! You pushed Sister Sue because of jealousy. Someone save her.
This act is quite wet. She's counting on me being too lazy to explain, but if she really drowns, my husband will be blamed again.
What are you doing?
Spit it out. Or are you raising fish?
You're clearly humiliating her on purpose.
If I wanted to humiliate her, I would have let her soak longer.
Are you cold?
I'm a stronghold chief. This lake is nothing. I've caught fish in rivers in winter.
Shut up.
Brother, she's the one who pushed Sister Sue.
I believe her.
He believes me without asking a single question.
I believe her.
Brother Sean? I was just so scared. Maybe I saw it wrong.
Your eyes are very selective. Even when you're wrong, you aim right at me. Forget it. He believes me already. If I keep arguing, I'll look like the bully. This dress is expensive. Don't deduct from my monthly stipend if it's ruined.
I won't.
Did the sun rise from the west today?
Boil ginger soup.
I'm not drinking fire.
Aren't you the chief of the stronghold? Brave enough for the lake, but scared of ginger soup?
The world is dangerous, but ginger soup is worse.
Take it.
My husband is quite considerate today.
I agree, my lord.
Are you that free?
I'm not free. I'll disappear right now.
Why did you believe me today?
If you really wanted to hurt someone, you wouldn't pick such a complicated way.
So in your heart, I only hurt people when it's easy?
You've always been direct when you hit people.
True enough.
Something's happened at the stronghold.
It's not the stronghold. It's you. The old Fortress Lord's letter says you aren't his biological child and were abandoned on a mountain path 20 years ago. This jade pendant was found with you back then.
That's it? My brothers at the stronghold are enough for me. Biological parents can't put food on the table.
Chief.
Don't look so gloomy. I eat and sleep well. Not having parents didn't stop me from growing up.
Joe Pei, ask Lance Xi to investigate this jade pendant.
You want to investigate me?
I'm investigating the pendant.
Are you ashamed of my stronghold background? They want to marry me off to save face.
Don't you want to know why you were abandoned back then?
No.
Really?
I don't. If biological parents were any use, I wouldn't have been left on that mountain path. Anyone can check if they want. Just don't trade me for a reward. I don't want to know. What difference would it make? They didn't want me then, so why take me back now? Would that make the pain go away?
Fei Shen.
I'm sleeping.
No matter what we find, you'll always be Fei Shen, whether you're the chief of Azure Cloud Stronghold or the consort of the Marquis Mansion. You won't become someone else because of a pendant.
Who needs your comfort?
My mistake for speaking up.
But I still want to know. Why they didn't want me back then?
The old jade pendant Lancy brought definitely belongs to our Duke's mansion. You look just like her, so much alike. Your eyes and brows look just like mine when I was young.
Madam, did you bring a gift before this reunion?
I have. They're all yours. I owe you so much.
So this is my birth mother. Why do I feel uneasy holding this silver when she cries?
From a bandit to a duke's daughter? You're quite the social climber.
I climb high with my rooftop skills. I'll teach you, but don't cry when you fall.
Child, come back to the Duke's mansion with us. Return to your family, and let us make up for all those lost years.
My deed isn't up yet. I can't just leave.
Whether you stay or leave is up to you.
He's not stopping me? But since he's not, why am I feeling a bit nervous? Fine, I'll go take a look. But on one condition.
Name it. We'll do whatever you want.
He has to come with me.
Me?
A reunion like this is a big deal. I might get cheated if I'm alone. You've got a sharp tongue. Perfect for keeping order.
That makes sense.
All right. Anything you say.
Then let's go.
A lady must sit upright and walk steadily. Smile without showing your teeth.
Can I eat meat without showing my teeth too?
You must dine with elegance.
She'll be moving in high circles in the capital. She can't be a laughingstock.
She has already suffered so much. Why pressure her the moment she returns?
You don't look like the State Duke's daughter at all.
I never was. I'm a stronghold chief. These clothes are like ropes and these rules are like a cage. If I'd known this would be so tiring, I'd have asked for double the gift.
If the Shen family is taking back Fei Shen, I shouldn't have turned her into someone else first. There are many noble ladies in the capital, but there is only one Fei Shen.
Husband, those words are worth a lot.
No charge.
Then they're even more valuable.
The Duke's mansion's roof is also yours to manage.
Checking if it's sturdy in case I fall in again.
You want to fall again?
I don't belong here, always walking and smiling small. In the stronghold, I was loud. Here, I'm afraid to break teacup.
Then go back to where you belong.
Where do I belong?
Wherever you want to be.
I think. I'm becoming more and more attached to him.
Chief, bad news. Soldiers are coming up the mountain, saying we're gathering bandits and plan to wipe out Azure Cloud Stronghold.
Get the horses. I'm going back to the stronghold.
Fei, you just returned to your family. If you get involved with bandits now...
Azure Cloud Stronghold raised me. Can reputation feed me or take a blade for me?
I want to save people, but I'm afraid it'll be used against you.
I know they mean well, but if Azure Cloud Stronghold is gone, what roots do I have left?
Joe Pei, get the carriage ready.
Yes.
You're the heir of the Marquisate, yet you want to get involved with the stronghold?
Fei Shen's business is my business.
Husband, those words are expensive. I won't pay you back later.
No joking. Let's go.
So it's the second branch behind this, cutting off my retreat. They've really put some effort into this.
Chief, should we fight?
She loves money because the people in the stronghold depend on her for food. She can fight because some truths must be spoken while standing tall to be heard.
Don't fight. You'll brand Azure Cloud Stronghold as bandits.
Just watch them tear it down?
They want a crime. We'll give them evidence that Azure Cloud Stronghold isn't bandits.
But they might not listen.
The people will listen. If the soldiers force it in front of the people, they'll be in the wrong.
I'm the best fighter, but he's right. Bring the accounts. Call the villagers. Let everyone we've helped speak up.
Got it.
Official business. Stand back, everyone.
Sir, they aren't bandits. They gave us grain during the blizzard.
My child was dying. Chief Shen saved him with medicine.
Robbing is still robbing. Don't get ahead of ourselves.
You're quite honest.
Honesty isn't worth much, but it saves lives. The handwriting is ugly, but the ledger is real.
You call this handwriting a ledger?
If it's too ugly, rewrite it yourself. But open your eyes and look at the numbers first.
Azure Cloud Stronghold didn't rob commoners. Corrupt merchants forced people into banditry. Investigate them.
These merchants' banknotes are linked to shops under the second branch of the Ding'an Marquis Mansion. If you, sirs, wish to purge, better start with those behind the scenes.
This matter is on hold. We'll discuss it after we return to the city and investigate.
Son-in-law, son-in-law, son-in-law.
Son-in-law, you're awesome.
Shut up, ahaha. It's what the people want. Don't be shy.
You're joining in the nonsense too?
Today you helped clear Azure Cloud Stronghold's name by half. From now on, you're half a member. This is the Stronghold's best wine. Take a sip to mark your entry.
Just half?
The chief has the final say. Half it is then.
Good, good.
What are you doing with those red clothes?
To have a stronghold wedding. The son-in-law has joined us. The Marquis Mansion ceremony doesn't count. Stronghold traditions must be followed.
A wedding? We already bowed at the Marquis Mansion.
When the chief gets married, the brothers must have wedding wine. It's the rule.
No need. She's more at ease here than at the Marquis Mansion. So, red clothes can look so lively?
These people are crazy. Husband, don't take them seriously.
Are you unwilling?
Whether I'm willing or not depends on the gift money.
There is. I'll make it up to you back at the mansion.
Then we can make it a bit more real.
A toast! Groom, kiss the bride!
Kiss her.
What kiss? Since when did the Stronghold have this rule?
Just added it.
The son-in-law knows how.
The air is purity. Forget it. I can't protect it anymore.
Charging for folding red cloth too?
Put it on my tab.
Husband, did you hear that? You have a chance to stand up.
No need to talk about it.
Why?
The show is called The Lame Heir Stands Up. It's already episode 44, and you still won't let anyone treat you. If the platform pushes for a faster pace, I'll be the one getting yelled at first.
That day, Sean Shao was wounded on the battlefield. His old guards died protecting his escape. Ever since then, he was always troubled, believing he didn't deserve to recover or return to his old self.
Episode 45. Epic Standing Moment. I almost treated him as just a plot point. Whether his legs can stand is a matter of medicine. Whether he dares to move forward is about how he faces those who died. I can't just rush him for the sake of a high point, and I can't just heal his trauma with a pep talk from the female lead.
Standing up isn't betraying them, it's carrying their lives forward.
She didn't say she completely understands him, because she truly doesn't know the battlefield. She's just telling him about her own experience of losing her brothers in the stronghold. The pain can stay, but people can't die alongside their pain forever.
Can't you be quiet?
I can, but I don't like it when you bottle things up in silence.
That's her. She looks impatient, but yet she's willing to stop before a real wound. Take it slow. This part, no rushing.
He hasn't lost all feeling. Meridians are blocked, and he has deep trauma. There's still a chance for his legs.
A chance to stand up?
If treated, he can stand. If not, he'll stay seated. Don't just listen to half of it.
You can stand. Sean, you have a chance.
No need to talk about it.
Why? Isn't it good that your legs can heal?
My legs. I know them best.
It's not that he doesn't want to get better. He's afraid of it. But why would anyone be afraid to stand up?
That day, Sean Xiao was heavily wounded. His men died protecting him. Ever since then, he's been troubled, believing he doesn't deserve to recover or be who he was.
See that? Sam lost fingers. Wes almost lost half his life. They're still training.
They're different from me.
How so? You think living is a betrayal to those who died? The living shouldn't feel ashamed for the dead. They should see more sun for them. Standing isn't betrayal. It's carrying the legacy.
What do you know?
I don't know the battlefield, but I know the stronghold. People died for me. And I hated myself too. The old fortress lord said being hungry is worse than dying.
Fei Shen.
Fine. No treatment. I'll keep the prescription. I'll put the cost on your tab. When you change your mind, pay me back with interest.
Good at bookkeeping.
Of course. Favors are also debts, just more expensive.
I said there's no need.
I know. I need to earn medicine money.
What are you up to now?
Rehab training. A money-winning game. Lift a leg, you owe me 1 silver. Clench your fist 10 times for a meal. Move a toe, extra reward.
Is this medical treatment or a robbery?
It's about the same. Either way, I'm making money off you. Tell me if it hurts. Don't tough it out. You can curse me. I'm thick-skinned anyway.
At least you're self-aware.
Good insult. Your breathing is steady. Keep going.
Enough.
Okay, take a break. Pain is just pain, not a defeat. If you want to curse, curse me. Move again after cursing. 1 curse is worth 1 penny.
Can't you be quiet?
I can, but I don't like it when you bottle things up. It's not that he doesn't want to stand. Every movement is like pulling a blade in an old battlefield. I can't push him too hard.
One more time.
Sure thing, my generous husband. Today's business is booming. It moved. The son-in-law's leg moved.
Fei Shen, come back.
It moved.
Brother Sean, the old madam is worried about your legs. The stronghold is crude, and the medicine is simple. With your status, you should return to the Marquis Mansion for proper care.
Crude stronghold? Miss Sue, the ground you're standing on saved Brother Sean's leg. Watch your mouth.
I'm staying at Azure Cloud's stronghold for now.
Lady Shen doesn't know medicine. It'll be a crime if she ruins your legs. Brother Sean, you can't gamble with your life out of spite.
I'm not afraid of her calling me crude, but I am afraid of not knowing enough. And making Sean Xiao miss his chance?
This is a prescription from a famous doctor in Capital City. If Lady Shen really wants the best for him, she should listen to a professional.
The smell is wrong.
Different ingredients mean different smells.
Ma'am, smell this.
There's an ingredient here that clashes with my prescription. If he drinks this, his legs will be ruined for weeks.
I didn't know. Maybe the doctor's formula is different.
You didn't know? You seemed pretty sure about that crime earlier.
Winnie Sue. If you use my legs to scheme against Fei Shen again, you're banned from the Heir's courtyard forever.
Brother Sean, you're actually doubting me for her?
You're the one who made me suspicious.
She trusts me and protects me, but I can't let anything happen to his legs. Winnie Sue, this debt, I've noted it down. In that case, we'll return to the mansion tomorrow.
Anyone who touches the son-in-law will have to answer to us first.
Keep it down. This is the Marquis Mansion, not a highway robbery. Got it.
Civilized. Escorting.
Give an accurate diagnosis. If you dare lie, I won't hit you. I'll just have Yana Lu politely watch over you.
The heir's legs can indeed recover, but he needs long-term acupuncture and training. He must not stay trapped in the dark room all day anymore.
Is there really hope?
Yes, but it requires patience.
The Imperial Physician's timing is quite convenient. Could he have been bribed?
If Uncle doesn't believe it, why don't you try being paralyzed for 3 months?
How dare you!
Fei Shen.
He's the one talking trash first.
Be civilized.
His words stink.
If Sean Xiao really can stand up, you may stay in the Marquis Mansion for a while.
Will I get a monthly stipend for staying?
Can't you just give thanks first?
Giving thanks is courtesy, but the stipend is my life. Courtesy can wait, life is more important.
The Imperial Banquet is Sean's chance to reappear. But, Faye, you have to go together.
Not going. Too many rules. I'd pay for a broken lantern.
So you do know fear?
Exquisite food. Behave. And the Empress might reward you.
Madam, I think the palace rules are negotiable. For the rewards, and for Sean Xiao's pride, can't let those people talk, saying he married a bandit girl who only knows how to hit people.
Lower your wrists a bit. Shorten your steps by half an inch.
This palace is harder than fighting 10 dishonest merchants.
Don't move.
I didn't see anything. Your reputations have nothing to do with me.
Husband, your ears are red.
It's the heat from the lamps.
The moon is hot too.
Keep practicing. Wear this tomorrow. It's not expensive. I won't mind if it breaks.
Is it really not expensive?
It's not.
He said it's not expensive. Why do I feel it's more precious than a gold hairpin? This can't be broken. If it breaks, I'll be heartbroken. I'll keep it safe then. Breaking it is one thing, but losing it is definitely not okay.
As you wish.
Sister-in-law, you must have many interesting stories from your time in the stronghold. Why don't you share some with us?
Not many interesting stories, mostly disaster relief. When merchants mixed sand and grain, we'd block the road and inspect them.
She's being too blunt.
When the village ran out of food during the blizzard, we distributed the grain we seized.
You do disaster relief?
We do. Rules don't matter when people are starving. Only when they're full do they have the strength to listen to reason.
Do you have any talents?
I can do candle bloom.
Interesting. Reward her.
Thank you for the reward, Your Highness. Didn't break any lamps, didn't lose face, and even earned a reward. Lady Shen, today was worth it.
Lady Shen's martial arts are indeed impressive, but a woman should still understand women's virtue.
She saves lives and protects the people. That is her virtue.
This wife, Sean Xiao, married, is quite interesting indeed.
Were you scared today?
Yes. Scared I'd embarrass you.
You didn't. You did great.
Her martial arts are impressive, but a woman must understand women's virtue.
Here we go again. When a woman isn't submissive enough, people always ask if she's worthy. But when she provided relief and saved a whole stronghold from starving, why didn't you dignified people ask if you were worthy, sitting there and eating?
Rules don't matter when the people are starving. You have to eat your fill before you can be reasonable.
Don't change this line. Her values have been the same from the first episode until now. Rules shouldn't outweigh human lives. Dignity won't put food on the table.
She saves people and protects the public. That is virtue.
Brilliant. He didn't say she's unrefined but kind-hearted. That would be pleading for her from the mansion's perspective. He said, what she does is virtue itself. He changed the yardstick used to judge her. In the first half, she dragged him out of the dark room. But here, he's pulling her out of others' prejudices and embracing her with pride. She saved his life, and he protected her. Don't become someone else. People kept quiet at the imperial banquet. Because Sean Xiao was sitting by her side, But once they leave the palace gates, those people won't give up so easily. These people, they'll spread rumors if they can't win an argument. The next trial isn't about being forced to leave. It's about everyone advising her to hide. But given Fei Shen's temper, asking her to leave now is no different from asking her to surrender.
Hear the news? The consort of that Dingan Marquis mansion was originally a bandit.
Some say the seal of the heir apparent is in her hands. The mansion will be ruined by her sooner or later.
Heard that the consort of Dingan Marquis mansion is a bandit?
And people say the heir seal is with her. She'll ruin the mansion.
Faye, the rumors are nasty. Go back to the Duke's mansion to lie low.
I'm not leaving. If I do, it'll just confirm the rumors.
I'm just afraid you'll get insulted.
A few insults won't kill me. If insults were money, I'd be rich.
I'll clarify things personally.
Are you afraid I'll drag you down?
What I'm afraid of is that you're clearly upset, but still, pretend you're fine.
I'm paid for this. Scolding isn't an injury. If they were, I'd charge for mental distress. He's right. I'm not afraid of being called a bandit, but I'm afraid I'll drag him down too.
Faye, since Yates Cheng is willing to protect you, don't carry it all alone.
I'm used to carrying it.
Prepare the invitations.
Who will the heir invite?
Invite everyone in the capital who needs to hear this. The Plum Blossom Banquet at the Marquis Mansion in 3 days.
You're really going to acknowledge my status publicly?
You already are.
But I'm from a stronghold. It doesn't sound good.
It sounds fine to me.
So many people staring at me like a pack of hungry wolves. This banquet isn't for plum blossoms, it's to laugh at me.
The Marquisate has a century of history. The Madam Consort's identity should be clear. How can a woman from a stronghold be worthy of standing by your side?
She saved my life. She protected me, helped me eat, see light, and speak again. In terms of worthiness, no one in the capital deserves to stand by me more.
He said I'm worthy, Zhang Xiao, saying that in front of everyone. You're more overwhelming than a reward today.
Well said, but she wasn't properly wed. How will you stop the gossip?
Marriage certificate's ready. Once my legs stabilize, we'll fulfill the 3 letters and 6 rites to officially marry Fei Shen.
Hubby, will there be gift money for the wedding?
It's all yours.
Then we must have the ceremony. Tradition is important.
Weren't you about to flip the table?
I'm being flexible. I'll flip the table later. Let's collect the gift money first. He won't let this go. When a gentle person gets ruthless, they're more of a stumbling block than rocks on a mountain path. Let's rest today and try again tomorrow.
No need. Don't touch me.
Stubborn, even when you're in this much pain. Even a gentleman shouldn't treat his legs like stones.
What recovery? It's just a farce.
A cripple is a cripple. No matter how much that bandit woman tries, she can't fix his legs.
If you want to hide, I'll stay with you. This room is drafty anyway. I'm not afraid of being cooped up.
Let's go.
I'm not going. If you hide, my monthly stipend might stop.
Fei Shen.
Listen, Wes once broke his leg training. He cursed at a tree for 3 days, but eventually stood up. But the first thing he did was chop that tree down, saying it blocked his future.
Boring.
Then there's Sam, who fell into a pig pen while practicing Lightfoot. He hid for 3 months. Now he's the best. He said since he'd been to the most humiliating place, he had nothing left to fear. I can't force my way in. It's not a broken lock. His heart is locked up. I have to wear him down slowly.
If I can never stand up again, will you regret it?
Then keep sitting. I'm happy to push your chair.
What nonsense are you up to now?
Lean on this. I'll catch you if you fall. If I can't catch you, I'll fall with you.
You call this a plan?
It's a stronghold method. A bit rough, but it works.
Aren't you afraid I'll crush you?
I'm tough. Besides, you're precious. Even if you crush me, it's worth it. Shan Xiao, look at me. Don't look at your legs. Look at me. I know you can do it. Actually, I'm scared to death, but I can't let him see. If he's falling, I have to be steadier than him.
Sean. He's standing.
Husband, you stood up.
It was only for a moment. It's not worth all this.
It is. It's worth everything. You should be rewarded.
I'll grant you a wish.
Then stop saying you're useless. It's a cheap wish. You can afford it, husband.
I can afford it.
The medicine smells wrong today. You feel cold after you drink it. Someone tampered with it.
You don't understand medicine.
But I understand wicked hearts.
Madam Consort, you're causing trouble again.
If I'm wrong, I'll pay for it. But if I'm right, who's going to pay for my husband's life? I don't know medical terms, but the poisoner will panic, their hands will shake, and they'll avoid my eyes, and they won't hide the powder well enough.
Madam Consort, have mercy. Someone gave me silver to add some cooling medicine.
A servant's nonsense shouldn't be used to frame the second branch.
Servants did it, nothing to do with us.
Investigate this within the manor first. Don't spread it.
My husband's life is not a stepping stone for the second branch's pride. If you add cooling medicine today, will you send poisoned wine tomorrow?
Insolent.
I'd rather be insolent than a murderer like you.
Take the evidence to the officials.
Yes.
Fei Shen. What are you really after? Money, status, or Sean?
It was money at first. Then I just wanted him to live well, like a real person, to eat, to get angry, to enjoy the sun, ideally, to stand up and scold me.
You're quite blunt.
I'd like to sound more elegant, but I'm not well educated. Fancy words aren't worth much.
The mansion is complex. No place for a stronghold woman.
I don't understand the big picture. I just know that if anyone harms Shan Xiao, I'll hit them.
If Sean stands up again, if he no longer needs your protection, will you go back to the stronghold?
Azure Cloud Stronghold is my home, but Shan Xiao is also my man. If I can have both, that would be best.
Greedy.
Old madam. It's a waste if you don't even dare to dream of what you want.
Take this. If the second branch acts again, you can use this to call the Marquis Mansion's guard.
It's heavy and looks expensive, but being able to command guards is better than silver.
Old madam, can this tally be exchanged for silver? Get out!
All right, calm down. Anger hurts the liver, and medicine is expensive. I'll take the tally, and I'll protect my man. This medicine costs more than meat. If Shan Xiao can stand again, his legs will be worth a mountain of gold.
Faye, I finally see you.
Did you bring the money you owe?
Between us, is there nothing left but money?
There's also interest.
This is our engagement contract. I never forgot my feelings for you. I just had no choice. You're just a luck-bringing bride. Shan Xiao might not truly love you. Why not start over with me? I'm the third-rank scholar now and can give you status.
Are you finished? Do I look like the type to go back for spoiled leftovers?
How can you be so vulgar?
Spoiled food shouldn't be eaten, and a rotten person shouldn't be kept. Hanhua Lu. Still acting sentimental while in debt? Your studies were just for scheming.
Marriage contract.
Husband, listen to me. It's not what you think.
Does your hand hurt?
A little.
Shan Xiao, you're just a cripple. How can you compete with me?
At least she chose me.
Why act so tough? It's not like I couldn't handle him.
I know. But some things. I have to say myself.
Hear that? The old contract is void. Pay back your debt. Stop me again, and I'll leave you with the stone lions.
You're just a luck-bringing bride now. Sean Xiao might not be sincere. Why not start over with me? I'm already the third-ranked scholar. I can give you status.
Refusing to pay debts while looking down on the poor. The first thing out of your mouth isn't an apology, but asking her to come back. Tanhua Lu. This old contract is too trashy even to wipe a table.
Are you finished? Do I look like the type to go back for spoiled leftovers?
Nicely done. When dealing with people like him, forget feelings. Just talk about debts and interest. Chief Shen's handling of her ex is all about clear accounts.
At least she chose me.
That step wasn't to prove he's better than Zion Lu. It was his first time, in front of others, saying, "She chose me." That was well said. But he's clearly still drowning in jealousy.
Leg pain. Did that step earlier hurt you?
No.
After returning home, he hasn't eaten, drunk, or spoken. If Fei Shen still can't tell he's jealous, she'll just keep treating it as leg pain.
Leg pain? Or did that step hurt you?
No.
Then drink some water.
I won't.
Have something sweet?
I won't.
No eating or yelling. This is worse than leg pain. Did that jerk Zion Lu upset him this much?
Back then, did you really want to marry Zion Lu?
Husband. Are you jealous?
No.
Then why ask? Your face is so cold it could freeze an ice cellar.
Forget it if you don't want to say.
I'll tell you, back then, I thought scholars were easy to keep. They could live without meat, perfect for poor life at the stronghold.
Easy to keep?
Yes, but then I realized, just because a scholar doesn't eat meat, doesn't mean he's cheap. Especially those who don't pay back debts. They're even harder to keep.
So you regret it?
Regret it? I regret not setting a clear interest rate. What a loss. My husband is jealous.
Talk nonsense again, and I'll dock your monthly stipend.
Now it's different.
How is it different?
Now, I think you're easier to handle. Even though you're expensive, fussy, and grumpy. I like you. I'm doomed. Mouth's faster than brain. Can I take it back? No, fix it. Fast. I meant, I like your monthly stipend.
Too late. I heard you.
Even if you heard, no raising the price.
I won't.
Good.
Put it on the tab.
Formal proposal, inquiry about the bride's name, and auspicious divination all cost money. Getting married is so expensive. Can't I just have the cash?
This is your status. Why trade it for cash?
I have the status, but money is more practical.
You should have everything you deserve.
You think so too? I thought you'd find it too much trouble.
The first time, you threw me into the bridal chamber. It was too rushed. I'll make it up to you this time.
He still remembers what happened on the roof. I thought I was the only one who remembered. Make it up. Why does that sound more valuable than gift money? Sure, but the gift money is mine.
It's all yours.
No gongs or shouting during the ceremony. No carrying wine jars into the main hall.
No gongs.
Faye, try this on. Mother picked it herself.
Where are you running to?
I'm checking if the gift boxes are sturdy.
Come back.
Husband, you're more focused than the bride.
I'm the groom.
The groom just needs to wait for the ceremony.
If my bride runs away, who will I marry?
Who's running? Before I get the gift money, I'm not going anywhere.
Then prepare more gift money.
Husband, this phoenix crown is heavier than a stronghold millstone.
I'll hold you.
Are you holding me, or am I holding you?
We'll hold each other.
Wait! Fei Shen is from a stronghold and has a bad reputation. She's not worthy of the Shao family genealogy.
She can't marry him. Fei Shen promised to marry me. The old agreement isn't void. How can she marry another?
Zion Lu. Before talking about old agreements, pay back what you owe Azure Cloud Stronghold with interest first.
You owe money and still try to stop the wedding? Tanhua Lu, you've got some nerve.
Zion Lu was ordered by the second branch to disrupt the wedding. Here's the proof. Banknotes and letters. Check them.
Whoever is causing trouble today will face family punishment.
This kick is for your unpaid debts? My wedding dress is too expensive today, so I'll skip the second kick.
Fei Shen is my lawfully wedded wife. Continue the ceremony.
First bow to heaven and earth.
Must hook the audience in the first 3 seconds. The hero must be tragic, handsome, and difficult. The heroine must be strong, wild, and funny.
The hero must be tragic, handsome, and difficult. Is this a hero or a piece of expensive equipment with an expired warranty?
Sean Shao is paralyzed, gloomy, reclusive, and refuses to see anyone.
A man who won't eat, leave, or see anyone, and even uses hidden weapons. In modern times. Go to a doctor first, then see a psychologist. You can't just torment your partner. The heroine can't just revolve around a man. She needs her own stronghold. She loves money because the people in the stronghold depend on her. She can fight because some truths are only heard when you're standing tall. Hero. You shut the door so tight, the heroine definitely won't get through the front door. Then don't use the door. Fei Shen. Go in from above.
You dare touch me?
First time's awkward, second time's easy. Bear with it, Heir.
The first marriage. She accidentally wore someone else's wedding dress. The Marquis Mansion needs one who can make him marry for the first time.
Wait. Fei Shen is from a stronghold. She has a bad reputation. How is she worthy of the Shao family genealogy?
She can't marry him. Fei Shen promised to marry me. The old agreement isn't void. How can she marry another?
This time is different. He knows who she is, knows where she's from, knows how many mistakes she'll make. In front of everyone, he chose her. This wedding isn't just making up for the rights. It's about choice. The first time, she was kept as a lucky charm. But this time, she's being married as Fei Shen, lawfully wedded.
That's strange. We've married and fought. Why do I feel like a caught thief now that it's time for the wedding night?
Beating people, kicking them during the ceremony, she wasn't afraid of anything. Now that the door is shut, why is she afraid to look up? Now that the groom is here, it's not about who can fight, it's about seeing who blushes first.
That's strange. We've married and fought, but now in the wedding chamber, I feel like a caught thief.
The heir. I've finally gotten you inside. From now on, I probably won't have to guard your virtue every night.
Get out.
I'll leave. Happy marriage to Sean and Madam. No. Everything's smooth and perfect.
You've been staring. Do I have rice on my face? Or is my phoenix crown crooked?
It looks beautiful.
Does that compliment come with cash?
No.
Then it's not very practical. Deducting my monthly stipend again. It's our wedding day. Can't we have some good luck?
It's not an employment contract.
What if I want to go back to the mountain stronghold?
I'll go with you.
If the mansion won't care?
Azure Cloud Stronghold is your home, and so is the Marquee Mansion. You don't have to lose one for the other.
This deed is well written. It's valuable. But what if you go back on your word?
I'm at your disposal, madam.
I'll carry you back to be my stronghold husband.
I'd love that.
Don't be shy, Chief. Give him a kiss.
Oh boy, the heir's virtue is in serious danger.
Ignore them.
I'll take the deed. Only a coward would back out.
I won't back out.
Slow down, step by step. Every step you take is expensive. I can't afford if you fall.
Are you worried about me or the money?
Both. Aren't you valuable? Sean Shao.
The heir's old injuries have flared up. It's worse than before. He forced himself to stand. It was too much, too fast. If not treated properly, his leg condition might worsen.
I was too impatient. I just wanted him to stand. I forgot he's not a sack of rice. You can't just carry him up the mountain in one go.
Why aren't you eating?
Saving money.
You never save money on food.
Did I push you too hard?
This is the path I chose.
But I nagged you every day and teased you with rewards. If your legs are ruined, this money would feel like blood money.
I want to stand, but not because you pushed me. It's because I want to walk to your side.
A leg injury can be healed, but heart's trauma is hard to cure. It's not just the leg. He's trapped on that old battlefield.
How do we cure that?
First, find out where the wound is in his heart.
You looked into what happened back then.
I just wanted to know what's trapping you.
You shouldn't get involved in that.
You're my husband. How is it not my business?
Fei Shen, stop looking.
Fine. If you won't talk, I won't ask. But I can't watch you keep torturing yourself.
These are the families of the soldiers who went to war with Sean and never returned.
Do they hate him?
Listen for yourself.
Is the heir okay?
Not really.
If the heir hadn't risked his life to bring back their remains, we wouldn't even have a grave to visit. We don't blame him. We blame the provisions that never arrived. We blame the reinforcements that never came. We blame those who sent living men to their deaths. This is the blood letter my husband left before he died.
Sean Shao, you've carried this guilt for so long. It turns out, even the dead don't blame you. The person who blames you is yourself.
Who told you to see them?
I wanted to know the truth.
The truth? Do you have any idea what this makes me remember? No supplies, no reinforcements. I watched them die one by one, right in front of me. They called me general, but I couldn't save them.
So you lock yourself away while the ones who killed them go on living?
You just have to rip the wound open?
If a wound rots, it just keeps hurting. I won't say it's all in the past. If it's not over, it's not over. The dead won't return, and the pain won't just vanish. But from now on, if you seek the truth, I'll be with you. If you can't walk, I'll push you. If you want to stand, I'll support you. If you need to yell at someone, yell at me. I'm thick-skinned.
I'm really scared.
It's okay to be scared. You're still alive, so you can bring the truth to light. Take it slow, one step at a time.
That's easier said than done. As if loving someone gives you the right to order them to heal.
I won't say it's all in the past. If it's not over, it's not over.
She won't forgive him on behalf of the dead. Nor will she declare when he should move on. She's just uncovering the truth and offering her companionship. Previously, she used brute force to push him out of the darkroom, but now, she finally understands. Some doors can't be kicked down. Instead, you wait outside and tell him, whenever you're ready to open it, I'll be here.
Clues point to the second house uncle. The military provisions swap back then is linked to the grain merchant the second branch ran privately.
If this matter blows up, the Marquis Mansion's century-old reputation will be ruined.
Can reputation feed people or bring dead soldiers back to life?
Faye.
I know I'm blunt, but they didn't just hurt a reputation. They took lives.
I'll investigate it.
You do your search. I'll do things my way.
What are you up to now?
Husband, as the art of war says, I cannot tell.
Stop using the art of war as an excuse.
Chief, are we really raiding it?
Raiding a villain's warehouse isn't stealing. It's collecting debts on behalf of heaven.
Who are you? How dare you break into a private warehouse?
Just people seeking justice. Soldiers were dying for food, while they traded sand and Mildew Valley for silver. Not business, it's grinding lives.
Chief, we found it!
She colluded with bandits to rob merchants, clearly framing the second branch.
The army was short 3,000 pickles of grain back then. The second branch merchant recorded 3,000 pickles of Mildew Valley that same month.
They hiked up prices and forced villagers to sell their children. I wouldn't dare lie.
So you didn't just hurt Sean?
Seal the second branch's study and warehouse. Not a single ledger must be missing.
Where are you going? The wind is strong at the back door. Be careful.
Stay back! Anyone comes closer, and I'll kill her!
He has Mina.
Cyrus Shao. Using your sister as a shield? You're no man.
Shut up! If it weren't for you, the second branch wouldn't have fallen.
If you hadn't harmed people, no one could have brought you down.
Big brother, save me.
Cyrus Shao, your father pushed you to do his dirty work. He only wants to save himself. Can't you see? You're taking the fall for him.
I had no choice.
People fear having choices. Only bad people say they had no choice.
Don't you think I'm always one step ahead? Now, look at me.
Why are you acting tough? Did I tell you to stand? Are your legs made of iron? Or were they issued by the accounts office to be misused like this?
I didn't do it to prove myself this time.
Then what for?
To help you save her.
If you dare do this again, I'll tie you to your wheelchair.
Would you really, madam?
Even if I can't bear it, I will.
Sean, your grandmother was wrong all these years. I care too much about the Marquis Mansion's dignity. When you were trapped in the dark room, I thought you were just grieving. I didn't realize that protecting our dignity pushed you further away.
Grandmother, I don't want an apology.
Then what do you want?
The truth revealed, and my old subordinates cleared.
The mansion won't suppress the cold case. We'll hand over the evidence and the people to be tried.
Old madam, this looks expensive. You won't make me pay for it, will you?
Come here. From today on, you'll manage the Marquis Mansion's inner court accounts.
Me?
Since you're Sean's wedded wife, you're a daughter-in-law of the Shao family.
Managing the house, warehouse, and ledgers? Is this luck or a burden?
This Marquis Mansion will depend on you from now on.
Old madam, can I trade this command tally for a monthly stipend?
The Marquis Mansion's warehouse is under your care too.
Don't worry, old madam. If anyone touches a single penny in the warehouse, I'll teach them about greed. They'll get a beating before they touch the money.
Be more discreet. Stay composed.
I've held back already. I didn't kiss the warehouse on the spot.
By His Majesty's verbal decree, the heir of the Marquis of Dingon, Sean Shao, is summoned to the palace immediately.
The second branch just fell and the palace sent someone. It seems behind this cold case. There's an even bigger mess.
Consort. Weapons are not allowed in the palace.
Almost forgot. There's really nothing left this time.
How much did you bring exactly?
When you're out and about, you shouldn't want to hurt others, but you must be able to defend yourself.
This is the palace.
There are bad people in the palace too. They just dress expensive.
Sean Shao, about the military provisions cold case at the frontier back then. Do you have evidence?
I do. Here is the evidence for the military provisions. Cold case, including the blood petition and notarized documents.
My husband still looks like a general, even when he's sitting. Those who call him useless are the ones who are blind.
Sean's old injuries make him extreme. This case involves so many people. If we only listen to the heir, it might not be credible.
You're quite the talker, sir. If I'd taken out the second branch earlier, you wouldn't be here, talking trash.
Who are you?
I'm Quentin.
My wife.
Lord Shao, your wife is quite straightforward.
Your Majesty, I may be unrefined, but one thing I said is true. Starving soldiers kills the heart of the frontier pass.
This case will be reopened. Sean Shao will assist with the investigation. Anyone involved in the military provisions case, regardless of rank, will be strictly investigated.
I obey.
Why did you answer for me just now?
I was afraid you'd treat the palace like your stronghold.
Stockades have rules too. Whoever steals food gets a beating.
You can't talk like that in the Imperial study.
I'll be more subtle next time.
I want to stand and offer them a toast.
I'll be right here. I can't help him up too soon. He wants to stand on his own.
Brothers, Sean is late. The past injustices have been cleared. Those who harmed you will surely be brought to justice. Your families, the Marquis Mansion, and the court will take care of them.
Steady. Eat this. Bitter wine hurts the heart. Have something sweet to feel better.
I didn't dare to stand before because I felt I'd be letting them down.
If they saw that you've married such an amazing wife now, they'd think you hit the jackpot.
You're certainly not modest.
Modesty doesn't put food on the table. Besides, I'm just telling the truth.
It's the truth.
You stood well today.
It's not enough.
What else do you want?
To keep practicing, not for the Marquis Mansion, not for the seal of the heir apparent, but just so that one day, I can truly stand by your side.
He used to want to stand up to prove he wasn't useless. Now he says, it's to stand by my side. Then eat more. If you want to stand by me, you need to build up your strength.
The heir, madam, a letter from Azure Cloud Stronghold.
Short on money? Settle accounts first.
It's not about money. It's Miss Lu. She's holding a husband search for the chief.
A husband search?
The chief of Azure Cloud Stronghold is talented and a peerless fighter. She's now holding a contest to find a worthy man. Winner trains with the chief for a day.
Nonsense. Absolute nonsense.
One day of sparring.
It just means getting a beating, nothing else.
Let's go see.
You're really going?
My wife is looking for a husband. I, as her husband, should definitely be there. The chief is quite popular.
Of course.
This is definitely going to escalate the jealousy. He used to just sit in a wheelchair with a cold face. Now he can walk onto the stage with a cane. I wouldn't call it a medical miracle, but jealousy really does speed up recovery.
As chief of Azure Cloud Stronghold, I'm beautiful, strong, and good with money. I'm a catch.
She knows he cares, yet she still teases him about it. It's not because she's insecure. It's because she finally feels secure, because she believes he won't push her away over a joke. That's why she finally dares to joke about what she's most afraid to lose.
If she wants to go back to the stronghold, I'll go with her. If she wants to stay at the Marquis Mansion, I'll stay too. If she wants to hit someone, I'll hand her the stick. If she wants to talk sense, I'll be her witness.
That answer hits harder than gold. I think I've been hit.
This scene, on the surface, they're fighting over who marries the chief, but the real answer is whether he's willing to enter her old life. The heir of the Marquisate, defending the stage at the stronghold. This isn't condescension. It's telling everyone she doesn't have to give up being the chief to be his wife.
Sean Shao, you just confessed and now you want to leave me? Men's promises are less reliable than shady merchants down the hill.
He's not afraid to love you. He's afraid of the choice. Every home she has was hard-won. So, she's most afraid that loving someone means losing a part of herself.
I want to go to the Frontier Pass first. You stay in the capital city. Both the Marquis Mansion and the Duke's Mansion will look after you.
What did you say?
Sean, your next challenge isn't a confession. It's letting her know. Loving her doesn't mean taking her away from the mountain.
Chief, you've avoided the son-in-law 3 times. If you keep hiding, you'll break the gate.
Who's hiding? I'm just enjoying the view and thinking about the Stronghold's future.
Before, thinking about the future just meant asking if we'd have meat or buns tomorrow.
I'm not afraid of him. I'm afraid of falling too hard. The mansion, Stronghold, everyone's pulling me. But Sean Xiao spoke. I lose track of where my heart belongs. Why are you here? Does your leg hurt? Joe Pei, why let him?
Madam, the heir insisted. I couldn't stop him.
Dismissed.
Husband, coming to the Stronghold gate in the middle of the night, are you checking up on me or collecting a debt?
Waiting for you.
I won't run away.
But you'll hide. I never believed anyone would stay, nor did I dare ask them to. In the dark room, there's no wind and no light. The medicine was cold, and the person was cold too. But since you came, the dark room has become a sun-drenched home. There are always sweets next to the cold medicine. Even the Marquis Mansion is noisy now.
Sean, sweet talk while working overtime? If it does, you'll have to pay me extra.
It doesn't.
Then what is it?
A confession.
Is there money involved?
There's the dowry, monthly stipend, and the warehouse. I'll give it all to you.
Then I'll take it.
Once you take it, you can't return it.
Stronghold rules. Once something is in my hands, not even God can take it back.
The Frontier Pass is bitter cold. Your leg just got better. How can you go back?
Be a military strategist. No fighting, but the Frontier needs you.
Precisely because the military provisions cold case is being reopened.
The Frontier Pass sounds nice. Lots of space, few people, perfect for robbing the rich to help the poor.
Faye.
I mean, it's perfect for fixing military provisions. Good for the country. Easier said than done. The snow and steel at the Frontier Pass are real. He just learned to stand, yet he's returning to the battlefield. I can force a smile, but my heart feels like it's being wrung out.
Can't sleep?
I'm asleep.
You can still talk while asleep?
I'm naturally gifted.
I want to go to the Frontier first. You stay in the capital. The Marquis Mansion and Duke's Mansion will look after you.
What did you say?
The Frontier is cold and far. You don't need to suffer with me.
Sean Xiao, you just confessed and now you want to leave me behind? A man's word is less reliable than crooked merchants.
I'm not leaving you behind.
Then, what is it? Arranging a good life for me while you go be a hero alone?
What are you doing?
Packing my bags.
Where are you going?
The Frontier.
You'll have a hard time.
I've had it hard since I was a kid. Besides, I'm the chief of Azure Cloud Stronghold. I'm best at managing grain. The Frontier lacks grain, accountants, and fighters. How is this not for me?
I'm afraid of holding you back.
You want to stand by my side, and I want to stand by yours. You check the military provisions. I'll check the granaries. Your legs hurt. I'll carry you. If you dare to leave alone, I'll chase you to the Frontier. And carry you in your wheelchair back.
Okay.
Okay, what?
I'll ask His Majesty for permission tomorrow to take my wife to the Frontier.
Then let's eat first. It's freezing at the Frontier. Don't waste the roast chicken from the capital city.
So this is the Madam Consort? She doesn't look like a noble lady from the capital city.
Heard she's from a stronghold and wants to meddle in grain affairs.
You can watch, but gossiping behind my back will cost you.
The heir has traveled far. The military records are ready.
Check the granaries first.
The wind is strong here. Some sand in the grain is unavoidable.
Unavoidable? Your sand is quite well organized. Clean on top, sand underneath. You're even layering your lies.
Madam, you've misunderstood.
Save your explanations for the soldiers' stomachs. Grain is for eating, not for grinding teeth. Who put sand in the food? I'll make him finish this bag.
420 pickles in March, 350 inches May. The accounts are short by 70. Seal the granaries and interrogate the clerks. Reweigh all military grain starting now.
Someone is actually checking.
If the rice is clean, she can be madam.
Say so if it hurts. Enduring it won't raise your monthly stipend.
It's fine.
You're so stubborn. Even a dead duck would learn from you.
Do you regret coming?
I do. If I'd known there was so little meat here, I'd have brought more chickens. He can still smile in this blizzard, so it wasn't a wasted trip. Don't worry. I'll take care of the grain and your legs. Embezzling grain? Steal it, and you're dead.
Mighty, madam.
The bandits know the mountain paths. Chasing blindly might lead to an ambush.
Madam Consort isn't in the military. She shouldn't get involved.
Madam, where are you going?
Taking a walk.
Taking a walk with a blade?
The frontier wind is strong. The knife holds down my clothes.
Let her go.
The Heir.
When has she ever behaved?
You really do know me.
That's why I've ordered men to meet you at the North Slope.
Husband, those who know me know I care. Those who don't think I'm just running around.
Stop being cheeky. Come back alive.
Don't worry. Those bandits still owe me a wagon of grain. Tie up the grain thieves. Rescue the captives first. Kill indiscriminately, and copy military rules.
Madam punishes by copying?
I don't. But Shan Xiao does.
Who are you?
Your worst nightmare. The second branch fell, but the leftovers are still here. Great. I was worried it was too cold here and no one to practice on.
She really rescued them.
And brought back the grain wagon.
She's quite bold.
Didn't you already set up the backup?
What if I didn't?
Then I'd come back after the fight to settle the score with you.
Madam is both brave and wise. I misspoke before.
It's good to admit your mistakes. Next time you look down on someone, pay a fine first.
The second branch fell, but their remnants aren't cleared yet.
Perfect. The frontier is boring anyway. Get some people for me to practice on.
One plans, one fights. The Heir and Madam are truly a match made in heaven.
Stop.
Madam, the patrol route is already set. We can't just stop at will.
The way is wrong.
Madam doesn't understand military orders. Don't disrupt the schedule.
Change course.
The Heir?
Military orders are absolute. Are you disobeying orders?
In such a rush, I'm afraid it's not snow buried under that slope. It's your pack of cronies.
They want to stage an accidental avalanche.
That greedy general earlier was as frantic as if he'd lost his family grave. Something is definitely fishy.
I've already let him think. The plan can still proceed.
Beat them at their own game.
They'll strike tonight. I'll take command and block the roads. You lead the flank from the side ridge.
Husband, you're becoming more like me now.
Like you in what way?
When you trick people, you have quite the stronghold style.
Be careful. Don't push yourself. Don't push yourself. Come back alive.
I'll definitely come back. You're not allowed to stand up recklessly either. If you push yourself while I'm away, I'll confiscate your crutches when I'm back.
Madam is so strict.
Madam? The Heir, your leg.
Dig the east side and lower the ropes. Intercept the remaining snow on the west slope. No more collapses.
Is your leg okay?
Fei Shen, you scared me to death.
Well, I'm back now, aren't I?
Good.
Husband, you stood quite steadily just now.
Next time, don't make me stand up that way.
Don't push yourself today. Stop if it hurts.
You said that yesterday, too.
She used to love saying, "Stand up" the most. Now she doesn't rush him anymore. It's because she finally understands companionship isn't just about lending a hand. It also includes holding back from helping.
I can't help him. I've pushed him and carried him all this way. I've supported him, but he has to take this step alone.
Yes. This step. He has to take himself.
What are you doing?
Falling with you.
The snow is cold.
The story is only truly complete today. It wasn't that she cured the lame heir, but rather, she pulled him into the sunlight, and he is finally willing to walk toward her, step by step. Being slow is okay, as long as every step is his own choice. It's more precious than any miracle.
Don't push yourself today. Stop if it hurts.
You said that yesterday too.
And the day before that, good medicine is bitter, but good advice is sweet. You'll benefit from listening.
Good advice is usually hard to hear.
I said it's sweet, so it's sweet. I can't help him. I've pushed him all this way. I've carried him and supported him. But he has to take this step alone.
What are you doing?
Falling with you.
The snow is cold.
You knew it was cold, yet you fell anyway? When I was learning martial arts, I fell harder than you. The old fortress lord said back then that in the future, no one would laugh at me or help me. Today, I'll laugh at you and help you too.
Don't come over. This time, let me walk toward you.
You're walking too slowly.
I'll be faster later.
Priceless. The mansion will pay me in the capital city.
From now on, every step I take will be your reward.
It's a deal. A reward for every step. Whoever goes back on their word is a coward.
A gentleman's word.
Is his bond.
Fei Shen is a goddess descended from heaven.
Sean?
Mother. I'm back.
The chief is back and the son-in-law is back too.
No shouting in front of the Marquis Mansion.
Today is a joyful day. It's bad luck not to celebrate.
You two performed exceptionally well this time. Fei Shen, saving grain and people, a great service. I grant you the title Lady of Valor, along with 100 taels of gold and 10 bolts of silk.
Thank His Majesty.
Your servant thanks your majesty.
I see that titles aren't what you care about most.
Your majesty is wise. Titles are nice, but gold is more practical.
Good. I'll add another chest of silver rewards.
The Imperial Palace isn't so bad to visit. As long as the rewards are enough, I can learn another set of rules.
Fei, if not for you, Sean wouldn't be where he is today.
Please, don't say that. I just did what I was paid for.
It's not just money now.
What else then?
You have my heart.
I'll deal with you when we're back in our room.
You wouldn't have the heart, madam.
I'll reward you with sweets.
Fei. Sean still needs to recover. It's best you stay in the Marquis Mansion.
She just finally reclaimed her lineage. She should stay at the Duke's mansion more often.
Oh boy. Usually, endings are about having nowhere to go. But she has too many homes, and doesn't know which to pick. It sounds like a happy problem, but every choice feels like letting the others down.
Fighting wasn't even this hard. My husband is at the Marquis Mansion. My parents are at the Duke's Mansion. And my brothers are at Azure Cloud Stronghold. How is having too many homes harder than having too many enemies?
At this moment, it's more important than any sweet words he could say. He didn't choose the Marquis Mansion for her, nor did he just generously allow her to visit the stronghold. He truly considered her responsibilities and protected her roots for her. He even ensured the people following her had a legitimate livelihood.
I have a plan. Azure Cloud Stronghold is in a strategic location. If it remains a bandit camp, it will never be legitimate.
Remembering a wish someone casually mentioned and turning it into a real plan. Sean Shao. This time, you aren't just a perfect lead, but a perfect partner.
Queue up for grain. Submit the route before escorting merchants.
Yes. The Wanderer's roots are preserved, and she keeps her management rights. What she wants is never to be just settled by someone, but to continue being the one in charge.
Faye, Sean still needs to recover. It's best you stay in the Marquis Mansion.
She just reclaimed her lineage. She should stay at the Duke's Mansion more.
Chief, the brothers at the stronghold are waiting for your orders.
You should also learn to manage the household accounts.
Stop. Fighting wasn't even this hard. Husband in the Marquis Mansion, parents in the Duke's Mansion, and brothers in the Azure Cloud Stronghold. Why are families harder than enemies?
I have a plan. The stronghold is at a strategic crossroad. As a bandit camp, it's not legitimate. But if we change it to Azure Cloud Mortuary, funded jointly by the Marquis Mansion and the Duke's Mansion, sheltering refugees and transporting grain fairly, this gives the brothers a legal business while preserving Faye's roots.
Azure Cloud Mortuary sounds much more impressive than a stronghold.
Duke's Mansion will provide funding.
Marquis Mansion will too.
If you can manage it, well, it'll be a great deed.
When did you think of this?
Ever since the day you said the stronghold was your home,
Thank you.
couples don't need to thank each other.
Then give me silver instead. Line up for grain. Submit the route first for merchant escorts. The mortuary isn't for freeloaders.
Chief, I should call you Manor Mistress now.
Sounds like a wine cellar. Husband, this is nice. How do we split the mortuary's profits?
The books are yours.
Mother, today is a rare occasion. Let them be.
How scandalous.
Chief, many people are betting today.
Betting on what?
Betting. If the heir can lead you up the platform today.
You're even betting on that?
I bet he can.
She's quite bold. I want to bet he can too. But his legs can't stand for long yet. I'm afraid he'll be in pain.
Come here.
Are you tired? Want to sit back in your wheelchair?
Not tired.
Don't push it.
I want to stand by your side today.
Give us a kiss.
I wouldn't have worn this if it wasn't so valuable.
Luckily it is.
And luckily, you're handsome.
Just handsome?
And generous, too. Husband, was it destiny that I fell through your roof?
Yes.
You're so sure?
If not for destiny, who else could smash a hole in my wedding room and fall right into my heart?
Sean Shao, your words are getting cheaper and cheaper.
Only for your ears, free of charge.
Such a sweet talker. No more candied fruit.
Then I'll dock your roof repair pay.
Talking money ruins the mood between couples.
Hearing that from you is rare.
Greedy. Tough, witty, and loyal. Always. Never. For the sake of love. Losing herself. She became the consort but remained the chief. She has the Marquis Mansion and the Duke's Mansion, but didn't treat Azure Cloud Stronghold as a past that needed to be erased. A good ending isn't the heroine finally marrying well. It's everyone finally admitting that who she originally was is worthy of being loved.
Over here, make sure the tile is secure.
Madam, the roof is dangerous. Come down.
Don't worry, Uncle Zoe. I've climbed trees higher than this on the mountain.
After he stood up, he didn't become someone else. And after she fell for him, she didn't become submissive. Walks, laughs, and still docks his monthly stipend. Someone who protects and makes money. And still dares to tear off roofs. This is a real ending. Not changing the characters, but finally letting them just be themselves. First for the money, then for him to live well. And then the man, both homes. She wants it all.
Why could the lead stand up? Why did the heroine fall for him?
He can stand up. Not because love cures everything. It's because someone respected his wounds, investigated the truth with him, and finally, he wanted to move forward himself. And she fell for him, not because he went from being lame to walking, but during her hardest times, she already saw him as one of her own. One dragged the other out of the dark room. One learned to walk to her side. It's nice.
You took 300 taels from the storehouse yesterday.
I didn't waste it.
What did you buy?
Repairing Azure Cloud Mortuary's granary and buying coats for refugees. Also bought 2 carts of chickens.
I get the first 2 items, but what about the chickens?
The mortuary has a lot of people. Food is everyone's priority.
The ledger says, "For Madam's happiness."
Husband. Don't trust ledgers. Blindly believing books is worse.
But you wrote this ledger.
Exactly why you shouldn't trust it.
If you waste more vault silver, I'll dock your monthly stipend.
You can't. I earn more than that. Look, escort fees, grain surplus, interest from your majesty's rewards. All here. Who was the one who hired me with a high salary? It's too late to regret it now.
No regrets. You've done well. Madam has worked hard.
What about a reward?
None.
Stingy. He can walk, smile, manage accounts, and even annoy me. This is good. He's worth much more than that cold benefactor he used to be. Over here, secure that tile underneath.
Madam, the roof is dangerous. Please come down.
Don't worry, Uncle Joe. I used to climb trees taller than this on the mountain.
This isn't a tree. This is the main house of the Marquis Mansion.
Fei Shen.
Checking up on me, husband?
Still want to carry me back to the mountain stronghold as your stronghold husband?
No need to carry you.
Why?
You're already mine anyway.
Come down.
Can you catch me?
Let's try.
Does your leg hurt?
It doesn't.
Really?
To catch my madam, it doesn't hurt.
Smooth talker. No candied fruits for you.
I'll dock your pay for roof repairs.
Talking money hurts a couple's feelings.
Hearing that from you is quite a surprise.
Go, bring some hot tea and snacks.
You two are really showing off your love.